And the largest of the ions, that is the having the, you can say, 4 kilodalton mass, will accelerate with the velocity of 27 kilometers per second. The TOF detector, that is time of flight detector, records the time taken by these ions to reach the detector, to strike or hit the detector, or to shine on the detector. Now the standard 1.5 m flight, the smallest ion hit the detector in 28 microseconds, whereas 2 kilodalton ion will, you can say, have about 39 microseconds, will take about 39 microseconds, and the largest ion will reach the detector at about 556 microunits. Now, students, let's talk about some advantages of Maldi Tof mass spec. Now, it's as I just told you, it's a soft ionization technique. That means the molecule is not fragmented in the process and is analyzed as a whole, right? And number two, you can say, as for example, you can compare it with the electron impact ionization technique, which is a harsh technique in which the ions are fragmented, right? So they cause molecules to fragment. You shine a very small percentage of the laser on your sample spot. That means you have a lot of sample left for your other analysis or for your later analysis. So this is one of the advantages, right? Because a very small portion of the sample is utilized, and you can use the rest of the sample for your later studies. Soft ionization makes the direct mass spec of the mixed samples possible, right? I can again repeat that soft ionization, direct mass spec of the mixed samples possible, as there is no, you can say, because when they are fragmented, they are difficult to be identified. Whereas when in the molecular ion form, the fragments or the peaks, or you can say the spikes, are separated, and they can easily be visible, and they can easily be distinguished from one another. Whereas when they are fragmented together, they are overlapping. So the overlapping causes identification a little bit more difficult. So as there is no heat injection chamber, this is a very important point. As there is no heat injection chamber, it allows the analysis of the sensitive molecules that decompose at high temperature, right? So this is one of the very enormous advantage of this technique, that there is no heating injection chamber in it, and it allows the analysis of very sensitive molecules that can decompose, that can lose their old composition at very elevated temperatures.